Looking into our chapter on personality, we looked at the predictive value of the interactive and exponential qualities of looking at traits and moods, feelings, emotions, attitudes, beliefs, and how they interact with the environment as competitive athletes do their very best to meet the demands of competition. The third aspect of the lecture dealt with the environment, the perceptual styles of athletes, how we relate our personality to the environment that we're relating to, which in this case is the competitive world of athletics. So we talked about traits being a rather stable, enduring, rather consistent aspect of our personality, and we talked about moods, which were transitory. They fluctuate. We talked about it's normal to be happy when we win, sad when we lose. But as sports psychologists, we encourage athletes to try to level out their moods and emotions and sort of try to function on an even keel. So not too happy when we win, not too sad when we lose. So dealing with moods and emotions, we're going to look at the profile of mood states, which looks at anxiety, apprehension, tension, uncertainty, and of course pre-competitive anxiety, an athlete's emotional state in that pre-competitive environment. So we know it's natural to have these episodic flare-ups of apprehension and tension, which are a mood. So traits and moods and states and beliefs and feelings and how they all relate to the world of perception and perceptual styles is really the amalgam of our personality. So we're trying to produce some exponential models and try to explain the variance in performance through personality and its relationship to behavior. So certainly our behavior in life and in sport is a function of our personality. And in this case, our personality is a function of this very interesting interaction or exponential relationship between the traits, our stable, enduring, relatively permanent aspects of our personality, then the transitory, fluctuating moods and feelings of our attitudes and beliefs, and how we as a person and we as an athlete interact with the environment, which is a perceptual style. So moving forward, we're going to look at some very interesting psychometric properties of traits and how they may be contributing to predicting performance. So we're going to look at the traditional work of a Hans Eysenck and a Cattell and see if we can determine if there's some data points that may be characteristic of successful athletes, things that they have manifested in their psychological profile. We're going to look at some moods, some emotions, some psychological vigor, some apprehensions, some tensions, and we will look at the profile of mood states, and we will certainly look at some perceptual styles, helping understand how athletes relate to the world of competitive sport. So that is kind of our chapter on personality. Again, we're trying to find some sort of predictive model that may account for the variance in behavior. Ultimately, we'd like to produce a personality profile that characterizes successful athletes. So things that successful athletes have exhibited, aspects of their personality they exhibited over time, to produce a profile of success. So that is our lecture summary for week 3. I'm looking forward to meeting you in class and online. Hopefully my lecture summaries that I'm recording help guide you through important topics that are included in the textbook, and certainly help point toward content that is embedded into your D2L course online, so you can help you find the PowerPoints and the content and the lecture notes that are available for you online.